Hi everyone, welcome to Stampin' Storytellers. Today is video 2 of my Sweet Strawberry online class. You receive the stamp set, the punch, a full package of rhinestones, 5 make and take kits, and some extra goodies. So today is the box. So we're going to make a little treat box for some candy. So I have pre-scored your box, so you don't even have to score it, you just have to cut along with me so I can tell you the measurements. So this is a 6.5 by 6 piece of real red cardstock. The long side is scored at 1, 3, 4, and 6, and then you rotate it and you score at 1 and 5. So those are really easy measurements. There's no funny 1/16 of an inch on this box, and you could really fit lots of different kinds of candy in it. I have some fun little strawberry hard candies that remind me of when I went to my grandma's as a little kid. She always had them in her candy jar. So we're going to start by cutting off this little section here and this one. Then we'll cut up these tabs and angle notch them. I don't think I folded on that one. There we go. And cut up this one here and angle. And the edge one as well. Okay, then on the side that has just the 1/2 inch tab, I'm also going to cut 1/3 of these off and angle notch them as well, and you'll see why in a second. So I'm basically cutting off like 1/4 of an inch and then angle notching them. So this is what your template will look like. So this is the lid and the tabs, this is the bottom, and then the front section. So now I can put adhesive on these 4 tabs here, and I still use liquid glue. You could use tear and tape, or if you use Stampin' Seal Plus, you just want to make sure that you have a strong adhesive that is permanent, not a repositionable adhesive. So I can fold those in and line them up with the sides of that straight tab. So now that I have that glued, I'm going to set it aside and let it dry. Then we have just little pieces. I've pre-embossed using the brick, I think it's the Brick and Mortar embossing folder, a piece of real red. I have a label from the Hippo and Friends dies, and a scrap of Granny Apple Green, and a scrap of real red, and then you'll need one more scrap out of your scrap kit for your strawberry. So we'll stamp the strawberry in Memento Black once again. Make sure you check which way your strawberry is going to punch. So when you're looking at your builder punch, before you stamp, you want to make sure you see what direction your image is going, so that when I punch it out, it won't get cut off by another piece, or if I punch it upside down, then I would be wasting more cardstock. but these are scraps, so that's what they're used for. So I'll keep that strawberry. Then on our scrap of real red, I'm going to use the sentiment, that was so sweet of you, and stamp that, and I'm going to fussy cut that out. Oops. So there's that image stamped. And then on our Granny Apple Green, we're going to do some two-step stamping with the leaf image. So I'm going to stamp the solid one first, and I'm not stamping off. We just need 2 of these. And it looks like that's a good image. Now I can line up my outline. Maybe not under these lights. I'm gonna guess. Oh, not bad. And there. So now you can see the 2 tones. So even though I didn't stamp off my first layer, it still looks really well blended there when you have the outline and then the fill-in image. Oh, one more thing we needed. On a scrap of Whisper White is a stem, also in Granny Apple Green. So I will stamp, same thing, check my punch. I need to stamp it this way and stamp 1 and then the outline and try and line it up. Well, that was way off. Let's try the outline first. Outline and the inside. That one was better. My first one, I really couldn't see anything. I was just guessing. So that's all of our stamping. Now I will trim my sentiment. So we're gonna kind of fussy cut around these letters and go up into the handwritten letters. Then these ones I just go straight across. And straight back to the bottom. Trim that edge a little bit. So it's kind of a cool technique that it's straight on the top and the bottom, but we've cut into those scrolly letters there. Then I can punch out my 2 leaves. Be prepared when you have a builder punch that you have lots of extra pieces flying around. And one more, this little stem piece. So now that I have all my pieces, I can start assembling. So you're going to adhere your white label just in the center of this embossed layer. Then I have the top to my strawberry. I can glue on there. Also in your kit was one tiny little heart. These are from the Snail Mail Suite, and I'm going to add that right on the stem there. Also, for our ribbon detail in your kit, this is the trim that I was talking about in the last video. So see how you can pull it apart, and it's the braided trim. This comes in Real Red and Mossy Meadow. So I'm going to pull out 2 strands out of it. This really multiplies what you can do with this trim, because now you could still use this as one piece, or you can continue pulling the strands out and use it kind of as linen thread or just baker's twine. So I'm going to tie a big bow, and I kind of want the ends to go opposite directions. So that's my first thing I'm going to adhere to my Whisper White label. In the top right corner. Then I will add my strawberry here and tuck this leaf underneath and tuck this leaf under this edge. The reason why I glued my strawberry first was because I wanted to see where my placement was, and then when the tombow is already starting to set, then it's really nice to slide that one in there, and then I know that it's firmly in place. I'm going to put 2 dimensionals on the back of my sentiment and place that right there. Now that my box is dry, I can close up my box and add my decoration. Center that on there. And now, do you want to see what's inside the box? Is these fun strawberry candies. So I think 6 or 7 fit in here really nicely, if I could get it open. Close it up. And how cute is that little treat to give to someone at the office? Everything's pre-packaged, so you know a lot of places right now you can't send baked goods or hand out baked goods, but cute for teachers, a really great little thank you gift to just have ready on hand. I hope you enjoyed my gift today. If you'd like to purchase any products from my online store, please head over to my blog. There is a current host code. Every host code user receives a make and take packet in the mail. Remember that celebration is going on now until February 28th, so don't miss out on that. Thanks again for watching, and see you soon. Bye.